News.
A federal judge dismissed a lawsuit brought on by the family of Ryan Larsen, the sixth grade special needs child who wandered away from a La Vista school now more than 2 years ago. And is where we start this afternoon here on First at 3. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Dave Zavolinsky. The judge ruled that Ryan Larsen's family failed to prove that school officials violated his civil rights under the Constitution. The 11-year-old Larsen, according to the lawsuit, was left alone and unsupervised at La Vista West Elementary in May of 2021. He walked out of the school through the front door, and his mother, Tammy Larsen, has said that no one made any immediate attempt to get him. Ryan Larsen hasn't been seen since. In dismissing this claim, senior U.S. District Court Judge Joseph Papillion said that Larsen's complaint, quote, does not allege any unconstitutional policy of the school district, end quote. The judge dismissed this case without prejudice, meaning the family could bring another lawsuit forward. Brian Mastry is following this breaking story for us. He will have much more all afternoon long right here on 6 News.